All right, let's talk about Upwork. Upwork is where I get all my virtual assistants. It is an online website where it's the biggest one. It's a serious operation, but it is an amazing, amazing platform for outsourcing anything you could possibly need on the planet. And there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of really qualified freelancers that do anything, any type of work. And the best part about it, you can hire them and pay them through the platform, so it's completely safe. Usually when people hire virtual assistants, the first thing, they're worried about getting money stolen from them. And first off, that's ridiculous. I trust my virtual assistants more than I've ever trusted a in-person employee. But also, Upwork handles all the payment. So it's the money is in escrow until they complete the job. They don't get paid. And it tracks the person's time. And the best thing about it is you can find, you're crazy not to be using it, because when you learn how to use virtual assistants, all of a sudden you have the global talent pool at your disposal. Mainly when it comes to money, it's just so much cheaper. You can get virtual assistants for $3, $4, $5, $6 an hour, because they're in a different country that their exchange rate is lower. So it's like $6 an hour is like $20 an hour. So you can get really talented people, who take their job really seriously just for nothing, and it's bad business to not be doing that. And the other thing is, there's no way that the best person to do the job happens to live near you. Okay, think about it. When you're going, you got the whole world. If you're using someone local, I always think, well, you're doing that for some other reason. Now if the job requires them to be local, that'd be one thing. But if it's a job that can be outsourced, I always say you should outsource it, because you want the best people doing it. There's no way the best person in the whole world to do that job just happens to live where you live. What are the odds of that? So you really, I'm big about outsourcing and using virtual assistants, because it changed my life and allowed me to live the lifestyle that I have now. And I can just focus on shooting because I use virtual assistants. 95% of running a photography business is not shooting, so I'm able to outsource all that 95%, and I can just focus on shooting, and I can, make all the money, and I can scale, and that was probably one of the biggest things I owe to my success is I started outsourcing, and I wasn't ashamed to delegate. There's nothing wrong with delegating. There's nothing wrong with hiring someone who is better at something, to do something that you're too busy to do. You need to be focused on the most important tasks, not the basic administrative, $5 an hour tasks. That's how you really have a successful business. Learn how to delegate, learn how to outsource, use Upwork.com.